name is Emily Leary Chesnes, and I work in the Education Directorate at the American Psychological Association. I'm one of the staff contacts for APA's work supporting high school psychology. Many thanks to Dr. Tokoujian and Brian for the invitation to share some APA resources with you. I do want to mention that these resources are more relevant to high school student research in general than they are for finding research mentors. APA used to maintain a list of faculty members who had volunteered to mentor high school students, but we no longer maintain that list. I hope that some of our current resources that will be helpful to you. Dr. Tokoujian earlier mentioned the Regeneron Science Talent Search. A related science competition is the Regeneron ISEF competition, the International Science and Engineering Fair, which is the world's largest science fair for high school students. In 2022, over 1,700 students from 63 countries participated in ISEF. APA annually participates in ISEF as a special awards organization by giving awards to the top projects representing psychological science. We also recognize research at the ISEF affiliated regional science fairs in all 50 states and around the world. The second website listed is our website of science fairs, psychology clubs, and student research. Several of the resources I'm about to mention are found on this page. The page also provides sample PowerPoint poster templates for students and other information. We have a teacher's guide and resource manual on conducting psychological research for science fairs. This guide is more for teachers and students, but it includes instructions on how teachers can work with students to plan, design, and conduct a research project, how the results of the project can be determined, and how the project can be presented. It includes a number of appendices that include a step-by-step guide for conducting a science fair project, information on research with animals, a science fair planning schedule, and more information. This last website lists different research competitions for high school students in psychology, including the STS and the ISEF competitions. These are two guidelines from our Science Directorate. The Science Directorate and their Office of Research Ethics might be two useful resources for students. APA has guidelines on the ethical conduct of behavioral projects involving human participants by high school students. This was revised just this year. There's also guidelines for the use of non-human animals in behavioral projects in K-12 schools. I believe these guidelines are under revision now, or soon will be available on the website. A great free resource for students is the Online Psychology Laboratory, or OPAL. OPAL provides interactive experiments for individual students or students in a psychology class. There are currently 26 different exercises under cognition, individual differences, social psychology, learning, and sensation and perception. Individual experiments might be on action potentials, mirror drawing, or mental rotation, just as 3 examples. Students can participate in these experiments online and then download the data for statistical analysis. Again, this resource is free. There is an app that students could buy to use on their mobile devices. And then these are just some general other resources from APA for students. High school students can join APA as affiliate members. We have different career guides for students, information on advocacy, information on skills that students learn through studying psychology, social media platforms. The APA convention is always a great 4-day meeting on psychology that students are welcome to attend. Other resources include this great website that talks about the value of studying psychology in high school. And then this last resource is a newsletter that our office produces called the Psychology Student Network. It comes out twice a year. There's a button to subscribe on the website for high school, community college, and undergraduate students interested in psychology. The last issue that came out included articles on using psychology for sustainability, addressing social justice issues, applied psychology, and using behavioral analysis, along with 2 book reviews and other announcements for students. So it's a great free resource available on the website. And then this is my contact information for general APA websites, which we hope you will use as a resource. So thanks for listening. Thanks again to Dr. Tokoujian and Brian for the invitation to share our resources, and good luck with your studies.